This video will make you uncomfortable, not because it's loud or aggressive, not because it's shocking, but because at some point you're going to recognize yourself in it, and when that happens, your instinct will be to leave, to scroll, to tell yourself this doesn't apply to you. If you feel that urge, that tightening in your chest, or that sudden boredom that comes out of nowhere, that's not coincidence. That's the moment this video starts working. Most content you watch is designed to make you feel better about who you already are. It validates your habits, explains your struggles, and reassures you that nothing is really your fault. This video is doing the opposite. It's not here to comfort you, it's here to confront you. Because comfort rarely changes anyone, but discomfort has changed almost everyone who ever grew. Your brain is wired to avoid discomfort. That's not a flaw, it's survival software. For most of human history, discomfort meant danger, rejection from the group, physical harm, or death. So your nervous system learned a simple rule: stay away from anything that feels bad. The problem is that your brain never updated that rule for modern life. Today, the things that feel uncomfortable aren't predators or threats. They're honest conversations, consistent effort, facing your own contradictions. So the same system that once kept you alive is now quietly keeping you stuck. That's why you avoid certain thoughts, why you push away moments of self-reflection, why you stay busy instead of being honest. It's not laziness, it's avoidance dressed up as logic. You tell yourself you'll start later, when things are clearer, when you feel more confident, when life slows down. But clarity doesn't come before action. Confidence doesn't come before effort. They come after. And deep down, you already know that. There's a sentence that destroys more potential than failure ever could, and it sounds harmless. I already know this. You hear something that challenges you, something that stings just a little, and your mind rushes in to protect you. I've heard this before. This is obvious. This doesn't apply to me. That reaction isn't intelligence, it's defense. Knowing something intellectually is painless. Living it is not. Most people don't lack information. They lack the willingness to feel uncomfortable long enough to change. You probably think you're self-aware. Almost everyone does. That's the problem. Real self-awareness is rare because it costs too much. It costs the image you've built of yourself. It costs excuses. It costs the stories you tell others and yourself to explain why you are the way you are. So instead, people practice selective self-awareness. They admit to flaws that sound harmless. Overthinking, perfectionism, caring too much. But the real questions stay untouched. Why do you avoid the things you claim matter most? Why do you seek approval from people you don't even admire? Why do you say you want change while arranging your life to avoid it? Discomfort starts showing up here, and most people don't like that. They mistake it for negativity, but discomfort is just truth without padding. It's what happens when the story you tell yourself doesn't match your behavior. And instead of changing the behavior, it's easier to protect the story. So you rationalize, you explain, you intellectualize. Awareness becomes entertainment instead of transformation. Comfort is not neutral. Every time you choose what's easy over what's meaningful, you're reinforcing a pattern. Every time you scroll instead of starting, plan instead of committing, explain instead of acting, you're training yourself. None of these moments feel dramatic. That's why they're dangerous. Your life doesn't fall apart in one big moment, it slowly shrinks. And one day you wake up restless, frustrated, and vaguely disappointed, unable to point to a single decision that caused it. At some point, your struggles stop being obstacles and start becoming identities. I'm just someone who lacks discipline. I've always been anxious. I'm not the consistent type. When a problem becomes part of how you describe yourself, solving it feels like losing a piece of who you are. So instead of changing, you learn to live with it. You build a personality around it. You explain it so well that no one questions it, including you. That's why honest people often sound harsh. Honesty removes illusions, and illusions are comfortable. When someone tells you a truth you weren't ready for, it feels aggressive even when it's accurate. But if your self-image can't survive honest reflection, it was fragile to begin with. Strength isn't feeling good about yourself all the time. It's being able to face what's true without needing to escape it. This is usually the point where people leave. Not because they disagree, but because something landed. If you're still here, ask yourself why. Is it curiosity or recognition? Somewhere in this video, there's a sentence that describes you more accurately than you'd like. And the question isn't whether that's true. The question is what you'll do when this discomfort fades and the familiar pull of comfort returns. Real change doesn't start with motivation. It starts with humility. It starts when you stop negotiating with the part of you that wants to stay the same. No more waiting to feel ready. No more protecting an identity that no longer serves you. No more pretending that awareness alone is enough. Awareness without action is just a sedative. It makes you feel like you're progressing while keeping you exactly where you are. This video wasn't meant to inspire you. It was meant to unsettle you. Because discomfort is not the enemy. Avoidance is. And the version of you that grows and the version of you that stays comfortable cannot coexist. One of them will win. The only question is which one you keep choosing when no one is watching.